Be me, 23 years old, fitness influencer wannabe, living that high vibration lifestyle. My body is a temple. My Instagram feed is a shrine. Leggings cost more than my weekly groceries. Refuse to date guys who don't count macros. If his body fat is over 12%, he's invisible. It's not shallow, it's standards. Discipline equals success. Ugly equals lazy. Simple biology. Spend 6 days a week at Iron Haven Gym. It's an old-school warehouse converted into a wellness space. I treat the squat rack like my personal office. Tripod set up. Ring light battery charged. Filming what I eat in a day, videos for my 4,000 followers. Truly believe I'm one viral reel away from a Gymshark sponsorship. Tell my friends that a 9 to 5 is a prison for the soul. I'm building a brand, manifesting abundance through glute bridges. Then there's Arthur. Works at the front desk. Maybe 26. Always wearing these oversized gray t-shirts that look like laundry day leftovers. Glasses that slide down his nose. Hair is always messy, like he just woke up. He's nice enough, I guess. Lets me in when I forget my fob. Re-racks the weights when the meatheads leave them everywhere. Always reading thick textbooks with diagrams of skeletons. Sometimes he tries to talk to me when I'm checking in. Says things like, "Make sure you're not hyperextending on those deadlifts. Saw your story." I roll my eyes so hard it hurts. Who asks for advice from a guy who looks like he's never touched a barbell? I label him NPC energy. Harmless, but irrelevant. He brings me a protein shake once when I look faint. Says it's on the house, you looked pale. I take it but don't make eye contact. Don't want him getting ideas. Guys like Arthur are the backup plan for girls who give up. I haven't given up. I'm aiming for the top of the food chain. Enter Jax. Tuesday afternoon. Peak hours. The double doors swing open and the energy shifts. He walks in like he owns the building. 6'2". Tan skin that glows under the fluorescent lights. Veins popping on his forearms like a roadmap to heaven. Wearing a stringer tank top that barely covers his nipples. Backward cap. Beats headphones around his neck. He's followed by a guy holding a massive Sony camera on a gimbal. A literal cameraman. My heart does a little flutter. This is it. This is the demographic. He starts setting up on the bench press next to me. I pretend to be focused on my hip thrusts. Check my reflection in the mirror to make sure my angles are hitting. He hits 315 pounds like it's styrofoam. Grunts loudly. Slams the bar. Looks around to make sure everyone saw. Everyone did. Especially me. He catches me staring. Smiles. Teeth are blindingly white. Veneers, obviously. Sign of wealth. He walks over while his cameraman adjusts the lens. Points at my tripod. Says, creating content? Respect the hustle. Voice is deep, raspy. I blush like a schoolgirl. Tell him, yeah, just trying to grow the community. He nods seriously. Says I'm Jax, CEO of Alpha State. We're scouting athletes. CEO. Athletes. Keywords that activate my serotonin receptors. He asks for my handle. Types it into his latest iPhone. Says solid potential. Your aesthetic fits the brand. I feel like I've just been knighted. We talk for 20 minutes. Well, he talks. I listen. He talks about optimizing flow states and monetizing the grind. Uses words like verticals and scalability. I don't really know what they mean, but it sounds expensive. He ignores Arthur on the way out. Arthur says, have a good one, and Jax just puts his headphones back on. Alpha move. Lions don't concern themselves with sheep. A week goes by. I'm checking my phone every 5 seconds. DM comes through. Jax, shooting promo material for the new pre-workout launch. Need a female lead. You down? I scream into my pillow. This is my big break. Reply, totally. Let me check my schedule. Wait 3 minutes to not look desperate. Reply, I'm free Friday. He sends an address. It's a penthouse downtown. I spend 4 hours getting ready. Hair, blown out. Makeup, natural, but actually 3 layers deep. Wear my most expensive matching set. Arrive at the building. Doorman looks at me weirdly but lets me up. Elevator opens directly into the apartment. It's mostly empty. Beanbag chairs. A massive TV on the floor. Supplements stacked everywhere like a warehouse. Jax is shirtless in the kitchen blending something green. Says, welcome to the HQ. I look around. It's messy, but in a genius at work kind of way. I tell myself minimalist is trendy. We film for 3 hours. He makes me hold the tub of powder next to my face. Tells me to look thirstier. whatever that means. After the shoot, we sit on the balcony. View of the city is incredible. He hands me a shaker cup. Says this is the prototype. Not even on the market yet. I drink it. Tastes like battery acid and chalk. I say, wow, so smooth. He leans in, put his hand on my knee, says, I need a queen to help me run this empire. Someone who understands the vision. I melt. This is exactly what I manifested. We hook up on a beanbag chair. Not the most romantic, but raw and passionate. Like a power couple starting from the bottom. Over the next month, I'm basically living there. I start skipping my own training to help him pack orders. He says his fulfillment center is backed up, so we have to do it manually. It's just us putting powder into Ziploc bags and slapping stickers on them. I ask about ingredients. He says, proprietary blend. Trade secret. I nod. Smart business. Arthur texts me one day. First time he's ever texted. Says, hey, haven't seen you at the gym lately. Everything okay? I show Jax the text. We laugh about it. Jax says, Simps will always try to orbit. Block him. I don't block him, just leave him on read. Keep him as a fan. Need the engagement stats. Jack starts asking for small favors. His business card got flagged for suspicious growth. Needs to put the Uber Eats on my card. Says, I'll wire you the cash when the liquidity event happens next week. Liquidity event. Sounds huge. I pay for the sushi and the Uber Black and the dry cleaning for his suits. He takes me to exclusive parties. Usually just a bunch of guys in rented Airbnbs drinking vodka out of the bottle. They all talk about crypto and dropshipping. I stand there looking pretty. Jax introduces me as his head of marketing. I feel important, even though I'm mostly just deleting negative comments on his TikTok. One day, my car breaks down. Alternator shot. Mechanic wants $600. I check my bank account. Drained. Spent it all on investing in our lifestyle. I ask Jax if he can front me the money. He sighs deeply, pinches the bridge of his nose, says, babe, all my capital is tied up in inventory right now. You know we're scaling. Says, why don't you have an emergency fund? That's poor mindset. I feel guilty. He's right. I should be more financially literate. I take the bus to the gym to clear my head. Walk in feeling small. Arthur's at the desk. He sees my face. Doesn't ask stupid questions. Just hands me a towel and a water. Says, gym's empty. Go hit a PR. You'll feel better. I do. I lift angry. Arthur comes over while I'm resting. Starts talking about biomechanics again. Something about lever lengths and torque. Usually I zone out. But today, I listen. He actually knows his stuff, like, really knows it. He fixes my squat stance. Instantly adds 10 pounds to my lift. I say thanks, Arthur. He smiles. It's a nice smile. Gentle, not blinding like Jax's. I shake it off. Nice doesn't buy Ferraris. A week later, Jax has a crisis. Says his supplier in China is holding the shipment hostage. Needs $3,000 to release the beta male blocker pills. Says if he doesn't get it, Alpha State goes under. He looks at me with those puppy dog eyes. Says we're partners, right? Ride or die. I swallow hard. I have a credit card my dad gave me for emergencies only. This feels like an emergency. I give him the number. He kisses me hard. Says, you just saved the empire. When this hits, we're buying you a G-Wagon. I fantasize about the G-Wagon. Matte black, red interior. A week passes. No shipment. Jax is acting weird. Always on his phone, angling the screen away from me. Says he has meetings late at night. I check his location on Snap. He's at a club. I text him. He replies, networking. Hustling for us. I believe him. Because I have to. Because I'm $3,000 in the hole. I go to the gym to film. Need to keep the content flowing. Arthur is there, wearing a polo shirt for once. Looks slightly less homeless. He waves me over. Looks serious. Opens his laptop. Says I probably shouldn't show you this, but I don't want you to get hurt. On the screen is a forum page. Gym scammers and fake natties. There's a thread about Jax. Hundreds of comments. Photos of him in different cities. Different names. Chad. Trent. Blaze. Stories about him selling baking soda as creatine. Stories about him borrowing money from girls and ghosting. One girl posted a screenshot of a text. Exact same ride or die speech he gave me. My stomach drops. I feel like I'm going to vomit. Arthur watches me read. Doesn't say I told you so. Just slides a trash can over in case I puke. I look at Arthur. How did you find this? He shrugs. I run the IT for the gym chain. I see a lot of data. Looked him up when he started dating you. He checked up on me. Creepy? Or protective? Right now, it feels like a lifeline. I drive to Jax's penthouse. Key doesn't work. Doorman stops me. Mr. Jax moved out this morning. Lease was up. Moved out? I call his phone. The number you have dialed is no longer in service. Blocked. Ghosted. Rug pulled. I sit on the curb in my $200 leggings, crying so hard my false lashes fall off. Check my bank app. The $3,000 charge is still there, plus another $500 for bottle service at a club last night. I'm ruined. Dad is going to kill me. G-Wagon dream dead. I go dark on social media for a month. Depression rot. Eating carbs. Watching reality TV. Finally, I run out of money for food. Have to go back to the gym. Maybe pick up a few personal training clients. Walk in with my hood up. No makeup. No tripod. Just shame. Arthur is there. He nods at me. Welcome back. Doesn't mention Jax. Doesn't mention the crying. Just hands me a key fob. You lost yours. I printed a new one. I mumble thanks. Start training. It's hard. Strength is gone. I struggle with weights I used to warm up with. A few weeks pass. I start noticing things I missed before. People at the gym actually respect Arthur. Like the serious lifters. The huge bodybuilders stop and shake his hand. Ask him about their rotator cuffs. Ask him about programming. He answers everything with quiet confidence. No buzzwords. Just science. One day a guy in a suit walks in. Looks like a lawyer or an agent. Asks for Arthur. Arthur comes out from the back office. They shake hands. Suit guy says the team is ready to sign. The rehab protocols you designed are revolutionary. Arthur nods. I'll look over the contract. I'm eavesdropping from the treadmill. Team? Contract? Later, I corner Arthur. What was that about? He scratches the back of his neck. Oh, just some consulting work. For the NBA. My jaw hits the floor. The NBA? Like basketball? Yeah. I have a PhD in kinesiology. I design injury prevention programs for pro athletes. PhD? I thought you were the front desk guy. He laughs. I own the gym. I just like working the desk. Keeps me grounded. Plus, I can keep an eye on the equipment. My brain short circuits. Owns the gym. PhD? NBA contracts. This guy isn't a janitor. He's the whale. And he's been here the whole time. Wearing gray t-shirts and helping old ladies. I look at him. Really look at him. Under the baggy clothes, he's actually kind of broad. Forearms are decent for moving weights all day. Eyes are intelligent. Suddenly, he's not boring. He's low-key wealth. He's stealth wealth. The ultimate aesthetic. My gears start turning. I fix my hair, lean against the counter, put on my best damsel in distress voice. Wow, Arthur, you're full of surprises. You know, I've been really struggling with my squad form lately. Maybe you could privately coach me? I flutter my eyelashes. The move that worked on Jax. The move that works on everyone. Arthur looks at me, smiles that polite, distant smile. I'd love to help, but my schedule is pretty packed with the new contract. He checks his watch. A Casio. Probably worth $20. But on him, it looks like a choice. Actually, my fiancée is meeting me for lunch. You should meet her sometime. She's a dietitian. She could help you with your macros. Fiancée? My heart stops. The doors open. A girl walks in. She's normal. Wearing scrubs, no makeup, messy bun, running shoes. She looks tired. She's a 6'10" at best, maybe a 5. Arthur's face lights up like a Christmas tree. He walks around the counter, hugs her, kisses her forehead. Hey, babe, ready for tacos? She smiles at him, starving. Did you finish the data analysis? Yeah, just sent it. They walk out together. He holds the door for her. They don't look back. I stand there alone in the lobby, surrounded by mirrors. I look at myself. Perfect contour. Lululemon said. Fake tan. I look expensive. I look high value. I realize the truth. Arthur is settling. He's with her because she's safe. Because she's easy. He's intimidated by me. That has to be it. A man like that, with that kind of hidden status, he can't handle a real alpha female. He needs a beta to feel secure. I laugh to myself. Bitter, hollow laugh. Poor Arthur. He could have had a queen. Instead, he chose a peasant. I pull out my phone. Open Instagram. Post a selfie in the mirror. Caption: they hate what they can't conquer. Stay toxic, queens. Ling, scroll through my DMs. A message from a guy named CryptoKing_99. Hey, gorgeous, love the vibe. Want to collab on a new NFT project? I smile. Type back. Tell me more. Some people never learn. Be me. Destined for greatness. Just waiting for the world to catch up.